Hello and good morning. Thank you for staying with CNN News 18. I'm Shane Elizabeth Matthew. Let's begin this bulletin with the top story this hour. In a startling incident last evening, two trains collided at Karvalpete railway station on Chennai-Gudur section. The accident happened around 8:30 p.m. when the Mysore-Darbhanga Bagmati Express unexpectedly entered in loop line and rammed into a stationary goods train. Eyewitnesses report that the express train was at a speed of more than 75 km per hour. The collision resulted in the derailment of 12 to 13 coaches and sparked a fire in the parcel van, which was swiftly extinguished by the emergency responders. While the train crew escaped unharmed, several passengers sustained injuries in the accident. Thankfully, no fatalities have been reported at this time. Injured passengers have been reported to nearby hospitals for treatment. I'm now joined by my colleague Akash. Good morning, Akash. What more detail could you tell us? Thankfully, there has been no fatalities, but what is the casualty? What are the numbers of the casualties that are being reported right now?
Right. So, Sharon, you see, we are learning that 13 to 14 people were injured, and these were minor injuries. These patients, in fact, the passengers were shifted to the nearby hospital. This incident happened at around 8:30 near Chennai. And, this is Chennai-Gudur section, where the train, entered the loop line. It was coming on main line. It was given a green signal for main line. Train was running at 109 km per hour speed. It was given a green signal for the main line. But under what circumstances it entered into loop line, it is a matter of investigation. But when it entered into the loop line, the freight train was standing there and the train collided with the freight train. We are learning that, soon after the incident, the senior officials reached the site, and in fact, the injured people were shifted to a nearby hospital. But as of now, Railways is also working on the restoration part, because traffic is the most important part, and they are trying to restore the traffic as well.
Akash, could you tell us what does the prima facie the investigation looks like? What is the cause of this accident? What are your sources within the Railway Ministry telling you right now?
So, you see, Sharon, there is a point that decides as to in which direction train will go. And after the home signal, we are learning that the train entered into the loop line. So, possibly there was some problem, either problem or, some technical issue with the control panel. Because the control decides as to in which direction the point will be set. Also, there can be some problem with the signal, because in the Balasore case, in fact, we saw that how from the mainline train entered into loop line. So it looks very similar to Balasore, but it will be premature to say, because joint load is still being prepared, and in the joint load we'll get some sort of clarity as to under what circumstances and the particular train entered into loop line.
Thank you, Akash, for getting us all those details. We will keep coming back to you as this is a developing story. Now, shifting focus to all eyes